that timer set here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we had 99 hours. I think it times out at 99:59.
It does.
Yes.
What is that? Is that a week?
99 hours?
So just under a week, right?
1 minute shy of 100 hours.
72 hours is 3 days.
That's right. About 5.5 days.
3 days. Did you say 3?
72 is 3.
All right. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Just stay working.
4 is 96, right?
Probably should have
Look
did
at
extra
Mr. Math
roll.
tables.
I'm not a mathlete, so
I'm not either.
Hi, my name is Jeff, and what is the what's the fun way to say autistic? Is there a fun way without being politically incorrect?
a fun way. I'm in the spectrum.
You know what? I'm just gonna drop it. So, what a freaking what is it? Thursday?
It is.
I don't know.
Oh, man, what a
I know. This dude, everything is whacked right
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
All last week, my days were all out of whack. I thought I was one day and it was the next,
Right.
and vice versa.
Yep.
It was bad.
Well, I mean, we were in California, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you were there even longer.
Yeah, we got there Monday. So
Monday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Well, today
Monday
it's Thursday. It's June 18th, 2026, and we do have a jam-packed. We have a lot of things to chat about because we had an incredible past week, and we've been off from the podcast for about 2 weeks.
No, I
perhaps.
think it's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks.
Bunch of different things going on. We had a vote for the mayoral candidates. That process. That whatever. It wasn't what I wanted, but the people have chosen and they've spoken, and whatever.
Former guest.
Former guest,
Yeah.
Mr. Mark Hill took on the ownership of it.
Are you wanting to do a recount? Because you still have the signs out front.
Well, you know what? I haven't even looked out there.
We drove by the day and I noticed it's like, oh, Sean still has his signs out.
I didn't even know.
He's not giving up.
No.
Dudes like us. I'm Sean,
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.
and I'm ready to get some drinking going on because I got to loosen up a little bit. I probably should have did a little pre-bump out there. That's what I probably should have done.
A bump.
But yeah, a little poppy, a little drinky,
Like a line?
drinky poo. We do not endorse that. That is not a thing. In fact,
I'm
I didn't
joking.
even know what a bump was until you guys just did that. Is that what you're referring
That's
to?
what I think
Oh,
of when it
be
says
quiet.
give me
You know
a
exactly
bump.
what that is. That's what they call it.
I was like a little bump on my little
Or
little
just like
boost.
on the
Yeah.
knuckles.
Okay. All right, so it's
We've seen
it's
enough Law and
Thursday,
Order.
and we're not doing it Tuesday because you know why?
Yeah. All
Because
the cop
we were
shows.
traveling. Jeff has 2 sons, and one of his sons got married last week.
Very exciting.
I guess technically it was this week. It was Sunday. But yes,
That's very exciting.
it was.
And I thought it went well. I thought everybody had a good time. Camden really let loose and looked like she had a great
Camden
time.
is Steven's wife.
Yes. Yeah, it was a blast. She did an exceptional job on that wedding.
Oh, yeah. She did most or all of the planning.
Yeah,
huh?
she did. Yes, she did all that stuff. No, Stephen helped pick out the venue, and my wife and her mom went out there to, help narrow down some of the bigger decisions, like help narrow the foods and stuff like that, right? But Camden did probably 98% of that.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's a nice, quaint, overlooking this massive vineyard.
It was beautiful.
It really was. It was cool, pretty cool.
Absolutely beautiful. The sun was set in the correct direction, so we were in the shade. Not that the weather was bad out there.
Right, but that helps.
Yeah.
The food was good, and you had your after party.
There were a couple negatives. Let's get these negatives out of the way real quick. I've got 2 right off the top of my head.
Oh wow!
Number 1,
I was there.
I'm a little bit more bald than normal because
You're noticing on all these pictures.
No, I don't care about that.
You
No,
didn't like
it was-
the pictures of yourself?
No, I don't care about that. It is what it is. But what I'm talking about is that while we're sitting down there in that wonderful environment, the heating lamps out there.
Yes.
Well, I was like,
Oh, they were on and they were scalding your scalp.
is there a nuclear reactor underneath this building that's powering up these things?
Yeah.
It was so freaking hot. I had to move, but you know what? I know they were anticipating like the weather because it drops to 65 degrees like instantly as soon as that sun goes down, which I was waiting for. So number 1,
That's number 1.
and you know what? If these are the worst things that happened, then man, this was a huge hit, home run.
Well, they should have waited on those heaters for me personally.
That's what I'm thinking.
Actually, it was Shelley's highlight of the wedding. She sat under the heater like the
That
whole,
and Julie's
the whole
mom.
time. She loves those things.
Yeah, I kept turning it down, and I think Ray kept turning it up. And I
That's
kept
he
turning it
was.
down.
I saw him do it.
Yeah.
You know, he'd go over there and whoop, turn it up, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" I watched it from afar.
Julie was walking around because she was smelling something like that was going to explode.
That was
or
burnt
something.
hair. By the way, that was the only heating lamp thing that had actual fire.
Yeah, it was a nice flame coming out of that.
Yeah, there
thing.
was something going on that was so. Anyway, the other thing going on. Number two was your inability to grab a glass of Stag.
I had zero. I had none of that because you guys drank it all.
No.
You know, yeah. Well,
Somebody did.
It was the young guys that don't know how to drink that stuff.
Well,
They were shooting it.
You don't shoot that stuff.
I told Nate that.
I got to tell you, full disclosure,
Oh, boy.
that was the only thing I drank.
No, I don't care. That's fine.
I had the one beer because someone said you need to try this beer, so I was like, oh, I tried it.
Yeah, I told you that.
I drank half of it and dumped the rest down the sink.
You didn't like it?
No, I loved it. I just didn't want to drink beer.
Yeah.
You know,
He wanted to make room for all of the Stag.
That was a $25 can of beer.
Right. Yeah.
But we went up to the so first of all the wedding towards the end of the wedding. So after the father daughter dance, the mother son dance, the bride and groom dance. After all that stuff was out of the way, they started dancing. They opened up. Jeff had set up this little bar for bourbon drinkers.
Correct.
And he had set up some allocated stuff, and one of the allocated stuff was Stag. So me knowing what's going on, I'm anticipating. I'm standing outside the whiskey area, and I'm looking at the bartender like I'm sitting out in front of the old Mervin's department store. Open.
Come
And,
on, man.
And I was like, yeah, I'll have some of that stuff right there. And I pull out the Stag, and it's 129?
129.8, yeah.
129.8 proof, and I was like, give me about 4 fingers of that because I'm going to sip all night, so it doesn't matter. So he gives me 2 fingers, and I'm looking at him, you son of a bitch. And I just kind of walked off, and I was thinking, I got it. Before I walked off, he said, oh, just let you know, just stay in here for a little bit, because I told them I wouldn't serve until after the dancing was over, as far as like the introductory dancing. So just stay in here. I was like, no problem. So I just chipped down, but
it was a nice little area back there.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It was cool.
Yeah,
it was
very
right
nice.
between like about 6
redwoods. Those are redwoods.
Sequoia redwoods sitting right there, both about 18 inches in diameter. All of them were just around us. It was
the only drawback to it was too close to those young men.
Were they turning you on?
No, they were just drinking the shit out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeff went out there to the bartender out there specifically said, hey, look, let's start them off with the E.H. Taylor, the
Eagle Rare,
the Blends, and the Eagle Rare. Let's work them up onto this. Don't even serve them that. And I got to a certain point where he probably thought, hey, man, look, there's half a bottle here. We got 40 minutes left. Forget about it. Next thing you know, Sean comes back.
Yes,
and
the bottle was empty.
I get a large drink, and I drink some of it, and then we kind of figure out, because by that time, I'm like, fuck, man, we have 45 minutes left. I'm like, I'm sober as hell.
So you shoot it to go get some more?
Yes,
I did not shoot it. I did not
grab
shoot
the bottle.
No, that's not true at all. No, I did not want to get shit-faced. I wanted to enjoy every single bit of it, and I did.
Yeah.
But I knew Chuck was on his way, and I was like, that son of a bitch is getting some Stag. And so I say, hey, pour a little drink here, and the top off mine a little bit more. And I went back to the table, and by that time, look, I'm not exaggerating. There was probably a quarter bottle left in there.
Yeah.
All right. There was probably a quarter bottle, and
I went up there to get one.
Yeah, actually,
because I think that's when I realized I haven't had any yet. So I went up there to get one.
The other bottles weren't close to being empty?
The Blantons was probably 25% because I gave Sean the Blantons to drink by the pool.
Okay.
And then the E.H. Taylor and the Eagle Rare are half bottles, which I brought home.
So the only one that was wiped out was Stag.
Stag was gone.
No shit.
Yes.
By the way, that Blant's was
the
gone
most
like in 30
expensive
seconds.
You just,
It's just, Chuck's looking at me like, I didn't get any of that.
I didn't get any of that.
You did. We just split it in half.
But it was funny because when I went back there, I was like, I go, whoa, guys, this is what you need to do. And it was like rearranging the bottles. I go, try this one first, try this one, then try this one, then try this one, right? And I put Stag at the end. I said, you need to work your way left to right, and these need to be sippers. I was trying to explain to the boys how you do this.
No, they were shooting it.
Nate walked up next to me, and they poured him a Stag. And I go, okay, Nate, what you need? I was like, Nate, you don't shoot that. He was like, oh, sorry. I didn't get a chance to
he
tell
didn't
him.
say it. He didn't say that. He said, "Oh,
No, he didn't. He didn't actually, but still, I could tell he was struggling.
And
I was
I
like,
walked
well-
right up about that time. I was like, Don, your butthole's going to be on fire tomorrow, man.
Yeah, you're going to
be
struggle.
Well, I was worried if there was a 25 to 40% of that bottle left and it went fast, that means somebody was getting big pours or shooting it or something there at the end.
Well, there was a whole lot of shit going on. There was a whole lot of people drinking. There's a whole lot because, I mean, those boys were having a great time. The girls were too.
They were going nuts.
Everyone was having a real good time.
Oh, yeah.
That is what I would consider probably one of the most successful weddings I've seen.
Yeah.
In terms of everybody having fun and letting loose.
And let me tell you, I've attended both in a professional, perspective and in just attending them. It's probably one of the top. I don't even know. I don't want to grade it, but it's probably one of the best weddings I've ever been to.
Nice.
Oh,
As far as elegance, the quality. I mean, you could always dig into some of the music and stuff. I would have had some bigger speakers out there with a subwoofer. Whatever. You know what? It fit, and frankly, it was part of the venue anyways.
Didn't you say that she handpicked every single song?
Correct.
Camden did.
Yep.
She created the
She
playlist.
created
So the
that.
DJ just like basically puts play.
Yep. Yeah, she picked every
DJ
single
could
song.
have been her sister or something, you know.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could have been anybody. Wonder
Yeah,
how much
just
they paid for the
on
DJ.
phone. Oh, I don't know.
Did you guys end up leaving anything on that little phone that they had, the little bat phone?
No, I didn't get to it in time.
Yeah, I did leave. I left one little note, so I'm curious what they think about it. But did you?
What was your note?
Oh, I was just acting like. I mean, it's
No. Go on.
No, it's stupid. I was acting like they owned the motel that we were staying at, and I was complaining about it totally. I go, the sheets are dirty. It hasn't been cleaned. I don't know what kind of motel you're running here, but this is the Minkies. We're in room 113. I demand an answer. So I was just doing little shit like that, and I was going to follow up and say, "Hey, sorry, I that was the wrong number. I didn't know that."
Yeah.
But you didn't do
But
it.
the phone was gone.
Yeah, well, by the time I worked my way over there, it was already gone.
Right.
At the end of the night.
Right.
I left 2 messages.
Well, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, the first message was
Rated R.
I just I alluded that I was a individual that Steven has met in his past, and I apologize because I,
Oh boy.
that I just kind of insinuated that we were intimate, and that
my God.
the protection that we were using failed, and that due to
Wonderful.
my testing HIV positive, that he may want to have himself checked out.
Oh, good Lord.
And just
Steven's gonna love that one though.
yeah.
So I thought Preston's speech was funny. He's crazy.
Yeah, I like both of them. I like Brandon's was a little more on the serious side.
Oh,
and
it
then,
was,
and
yeah.
then Preston's was the
Oh my God, he's a nut.
the nut bag, yeah.
Chip
but I
off the
think,
old block.
yeah, I think both boys did really, really good.
They did.
And you guys can
Look at
hear.
that. There's a picture of it right there.
Oh yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. That's a nice little area back there. We hung out there basically for 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I might want to grow some sequoia trees behind my backyard.
Yeah, sure.
How long-
They have fast growing ones.
Some redwoods, yeah. That's like 800 years old right there.
It is for real. Oh shit, that was funny. That's another thing we did while we were out there. We saw the redwood.
We did. While Jeff was gallivanting over through the wineries and vineyards, and that's time and place and everything. I actually would have enjoyed doing some of that, but very limited on time. Had I been there earlier, a couple days earlier, probably could have hit a few of those spots and enjoyed it and kind of slowed things down. But I knew that there was a lot on my list to do.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get them done, and that was going to the Petrified Forest.
Did you know that was out there before you got out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, we drove by it going to Amici. I was like, oh, Petrified Forest. And you guys mentioned it. I was like, oh, that's not
And
too
it was
far.
kind of fun. I mean, at first I was like, is this really all that cool? But what made it fun was the four of us just kind of, being dorks and walking
Right.
around and making jokes.
Right.
But it was cool.
Oh, that's it right
was,
there, right?
It was informative too. 3.4 million years ago, that Mount St. Helena had blew her top, not to be confused with Mount St. Helen, blew her top out there and created a thick mass of ash
Right.
that knocked down these trees and covered them up and caused them to fossilize.
That's it.
And it was amazing. I mean, because you look at the tree and it is a perfect cast of what the tree was in there. I mean,
Yeah.
right down to where the branches were, holes in it,
knots and the
yeah.
So that's a whole tree right there.
It is.
Yeah, well, it's a section of it. Yeah,
Well,
but yeah,
section, right?
yeah. It goes into the ground because they were trying to cut it out, and they just kind of gave up after a while. You could tell they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, we're done."
Well, yeah, I mean, look, who knows how far that goes down?
Exactly.
I mean, that could be like a 300-foot tree.
Yeah, most of them are, especially back then. Those guys were. It was very, very cool. And for me, loving rocks, I had a little Woody walking around
you
there.
bought some, didn't you, while you're out there?
I did. I bought a petrified tree branch slice and a little geode. That was kind of unique that I liked. There was a bunch more. I was a little nervous because I didn't know how much.
How deep was the ash? Did they say, or did
100
they?
foot. They
Wow.
said it piled up to about 100 foot, and eventually washed away. What is that video there, Chuck?
Of a tree. Do you guys remember seeing that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We walked past it. I was
You're
wondering.
like, oh,
if
that's our video.
Yeah, halfway through, Paul's like, I thought there'd be more trees. I'm like, yeah, they're coming up, dude.
Yeah, I made the joke about Jeff Goldblum. I was like, I imagine you have petrified trees in your petrified forest.
Because of the
but yeah,
volcano eruption, they all kind of fell the same direction,
Yep,
too.
they all got flattened in the
Yeah.
same direction, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to, no, it's going to be a long time, but at Mount St. Helens, I wonder if in 10,000 years or however long this process takes.
3.4 million years.
All that shit got
That's
covered
close.
up.
It takes that long?
You
Well,
were
they're
really
saying
close.
that's when that occurred was 3.4 million years ago. So that
That's a good question, how long that process would take. It doesn't necessarily mean it takes that long, but that's, how old that was.
Correct. So the eruption was 3.4, and we found it that much later. Who knows? It may have
There we
taken
go. Mount St. Helena.
6 months.
Yeah.
Mount St. Helena is located 7.5 miles from the property.
They still knocked him down. That's a big explosion.
Man, so the fossilized forest, I mean, it wasn't a very big one. And it was an interesting place, too, because, it's up for sale, by the way. It's because it's not a state or national park,
No,
which
it's
is kind
private.
of, it's a private entity, which kind of makes me like,
How much they want for it?
I don't even know. Did they say? Did Miss Jenny say?
Is it on Zillow?
I don't know.
Probably.
Kind of doubt it.
It might be.
I bet if it's private owned, private residence, I bet it is.
But the young lady, well, not the young, she's a geologist there. She was blaming Trump for the reason why they were running out of money for some reason. I don't even know what that was all about.
Well,
I didn't hear it. You did.
yeah, she
private
was saying
U.S.
something.
aid or something.
They were close to getting a sale or something like that, but then the Trump administration yanked some sort of program that basically made the sale fall through. Is kind of what she implied. I didn't know what the cause was. I just kind of like,
It's $1,800.
Well, I mean, it's too bad.
Dude, that's cheap. That's not
I don't
bad
know
at all.
what that program is, but I mean, it's for sale. I mean, look, we walked about a mile and a half round trip throughout the whole thing because we walked out to a certain point, then we went a quarter mile out, quarter mile back. That's a half a mile. And then the whole thing around is about a mile and a half, something like that. But
Yeah.
it was a little warm, so we were kind of like, you ever been to the Scarborough Fair where you're kind of jockeying for position to try to get under shade?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know?
yes.
It got to that point where we're kind of like, instead of walking a straight line, you're just walking, looking for the shady spots,
Yeah.
and you're zigzagging your way through there. I don't know how warm it was.
Well, that
but-
was, what, Thursday that you went there? No, it was
Friday.
Friday you went there.
Friday, yeah.
I drove by Thursday to Amici, and their power was out. They were running on a generator
Amici was out, power's out.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
because they're rolling brownouts because of California cancer.
Already?
Yes.
Damn.
Yep.
Now, speaking of brownouts, no, I'm sorry, go on.
Your underwear.
No, go on.
No, but they had a little diesel generator sitting outside and a wall mount AC, and the house was nice and cool, so it wasn't a problem. But
Yeah.
their power was out. And they said it was, they called it something. I don't know if it was a fire hazard because they were far out, right into the boons, into the mountains, and maybe the winds or something like that, or it could be just rolling brown. I can't even remember what they said, but I know they were out of power until 4:30.
And they have an energy mess out there, man.
They
Energy mess.
They do.
And you would think, you know what, whatever. They've got their own issues. They got to figure this shit out. They can't even put out fires because of, I mean, they prioritize schmelt over, or schmelt. What is it? Smelt?
Oh, the little
Smelt.
fish.
Yes.
Over human life.
Well,
you know?
another issue. How much is that one? 3.7 mil.
That's nice. Look at that.
Yeah. Is it like a lap pool, or is that like a
It's got a vineyard
sand
too.
pit?
we got a little vineyard out there that is
they
Clayton
do.
Road
How many acres
in
is that?
Calistoga,
39
California.
acres. That's not bad for 39 acres for out there.
How many acres?
39.
That's a great price, and it's a 5,200 square foot home.
You guys want to go in?
Let's do it.
Make it a multi-dwelling?
Yeah, how much do we need? We need 50 people to go in on it together.
Well, no, at least 50.
Turn it into a
70.
Airbnb.
It was a timeshare.
We could do that. Bed and breakfast.
39
So
acres.
we did the Petrified Forest, and we also drove on the west coast, and drove up towards the there was
Mount Tam.
Yeah, Mount Tam, where it was a off a shoreline drive, shoreline lane or something like that.
Yeah, Highway 1.
Yeah. And that was wonderful. And, it's crazy because down below where we were at, it was like 65 degrees.
Yep.
And, we went all the way up to the observatory or the fire watch tower and Mount Tamalpais, right?
Tamaulipas.
Tamalpais. Yep, there it is right there. And, it was a little bit of a challenge getting up to the top. Hi, welcome to Mount Tamalpais. My host is Juan Vargas.
Is this?
I have to get a little musical interlude.
You know what's a little frustrating?
Sounds
Not
like-
frustrating, but disappointing. We got to almost got to the top, and there was 2 lumps of shit.
Yeah, it was
Like
poop.
human shit?
I think so.
It looked like human poop. Yep. Rather
Well, you
girthy.
gotta go, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
really?
nowhere.
I don't know.
Could have been dog shit if a really big dog, or
I
is
don't
that like
think so.
human butthole size?
I don't know.
I don't think a dog would have done it there. There's so many different places a dog would have done it, but it doesn't matter. But it was kind of gross, but it was kind of cool the whole trip going up there because we started at the base.
So you can see
and-
San Fran from up there.
Yeah, you can see all kinds of stuff. I mean, there
Well,
was
there
a
was-
little bit overcast.
Yeah, there was cloud cover, so we couldn't see San
We had the
Fran.
marine layer roll in, and so the whole
Oh,
west
the
coast
fog.
was coated. But anywhere in the bay, you could see anything.
Yeah, we could
Nice.
see the bay.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
I got tons of pictures out there.
It was nice.
Yeah.
So we definitely got our nature fix while we were out there.
We did, and
And the redwoods.
And as much as I want to go to some of the wineries out there, this to me it will last longer in my memories
Right.
than going to the because we hit and I say that, but we still went to like 4 or 5 distilleries.
I was
You
going
know?
to say.
Right.
But the
we
distilleries,
hit at least 4.
but they're a little bit of a different animal because you're only there for a short while.
Oh, right.
You visit, you talk, kind of look at stuff. And you're out the door. But
Right.
the wineries, there's typically a tour. You want to go
Yeah,
on
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You want to learn about the grapes. You want to learn about what it ties into, what it compares to. It's
We
there's
just
a little
did-
bit more to that.
We just did the tastings.
Oh, okay.
We didn't do any tours.
Oh, really? Nobody. What
No.
was the big group that you guys got
What's the
together?
difference?
Well, a tour is when you go out to the vineyards and you go into their cellars and stuff like that. A tasting is you just go and you're sampling 5 wines and they're telling you about them.
Okay. But there was one where the whole big
Well,
group
they
went.
call it a tour. Yeah, it was like 20 people, the wedding party, and there were 2 vans, and we went to 2 wineries, one in the morning and on the Sonoma side,
Okay.
and then we went to lunch, a really nice place, the Carneros Cafe or Resort Cafe or something like that.
How many people were there in the group?
It was probably about 20 people.
Damn. It's a lot of people.
And
I'm just thinking.
And then we went to Jonathan Allen. I think that was it. And he has,
That's another winery.
another winery. He doesn't grow any of his grapes. He has leases at all over his places. And he was a farmer growing up.
Okay.
And he would plant vineyards for people. So that's what he did. He goes,
Okay.
I want to plant and lease stuff on your property, right? So he goes, and I'll maintain it, and I'll do everything, and you'll get this much money and this stuff, that. So he started out doing that, and he bought something wrong.
I was hearing ringing, and I wasn't sure if that was my
No.
actual ear.
A little tinnitus. So anyway, he bought a property where a couple lived, but what they did, they were big into the church, Lutheran church, back in Pennsylvania. And there's an old church that they bought, dismantled it, brought it across the country, and rebuilt it
On their property.
on their property, and they lived in it,
In a church.
in a church.
Why would someone do that?
They lived in it. I don't know. It had
'Cause they
bedrooms,
can.
had bathrooms. It was nice. I mean, it was an old church. Had the stained glass windows.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the tasting was. And it was me, my wife, Tim, Andrea, and Randy. We were in a back room, kind of like a library or fireplace room or something like that, and a couple sofas.
In the church.
In the church. Yeah. And look up John Anthony. I'm sorry. That's why you can't find anything.
Yeah, big difference there,
Yeah.
Chuck, isn't it? He's like, I don't see any church.
Yeah. And they had food pairings and everything like that. It was the church. Put church. That's their downtown stuff. Anyway, so, and it's this old stuff, and there he was telling us about how long it took. You know, they had to build the foundation. They had to, it was old world craftsmanship, right? He goes, this is all, there it is right there.
Wow.
And,
dude, that's huge.
yeah.
That looks like the church from Rocky Horror.
It does.
Kind
Where Brad
of.
and Janet got married. Or no, where he proposed to Janet.
Kind of.
Interesting.
But it was spectacular, and the wines were top notch, delicious. Again, he leases specific rows and specific vineyards around.
Right.
So he's like, I want this and I want this, and he takes care of them and everything.
And he's still doing it.
I don't know if well, yes, he's still alive. He's not real old, I don't believe. They make wine from the grapes that he pulls from all these other vineyards, right?
Sure.
So,
Fancy. I like it.
yeah. It was nice.
Speaking of movies, we found some interesting trivia about California that they filmed Jaws
Oh, yeah. That's what.
on the West Coast.
Who was telling us that?
Was it the guy at?
It's Brandon Whalen or
Yeah, it was Brandon
Brandon, whatever his last name is.
Moylan.
Moreland.
Moylan. There you go. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that, or we could save it.
So anyway, then it was that, and then that was all day. Then we got back. Then Julie and I had to run around buying a bunch of stuff, and I ended up having McDonald's for dinner that night because we didn't eat till like 8:30.
Yummy.
Yeah. Then we're like,
I like McDonald's.
I think you guys were at Chevy's.
No.
Yes.
That was what I
do.
where you guys at? You're like, we're at Chevy's.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Friday
Watching
night.
the World Cup.
Yeah, that was Friday, and
Yeah.
by
Paul
the
doesn't remember that though.
I do remember that.
You remember what?
Watching the World Cup at Chevy's.
was it good food at Chevy's?
How about in between?
It was good.
just
Yeah.
Mexican food?
Just
Cal
Mexican
Mex.
food. Yeah, it wasn't amazing food, I don't think.
Right. So anyway, we were running around buying beer and everything else for the wedding reception. So by the time we were done, it was McDonald's in bed.
Yeah, no kidding. It was a long week, man. There's a lot of running around. So you had an extra 3 days than we did.
Yeah, I drank a lot of wine.
Yeah,
Out there.
there's a lot of drinking.
A lot of wine. But if you ever go back out there, I recommend John Anthony. That's an exceptional setting.
Cool.
What's the sticker price on that though?
John Anthony?
Your experience at John Anthony's. I mean, you had to pay something.
It was all included in everything. The lunch, the tour buses, and everything. So it was $390.
Okay, yeah,
each.
and that's what everyone went on, including Preston, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a
Also,
little more.
the whole 20 people all went to that church?
Yeah, everybody was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the whole thing. So it was a little bit more than was anticipated for whatever reason, but that's what it ended up coming out to. But it's kind of almost like a once in a lifetime type thing. You know, you're getting treated very well.
Yeah. That's like 5-star treatment.
I mean,
huh?
you're sitting at, like I said, we went to the Carneros resort, which is extremely nice. You know, they grow all their own vegetables. It looks like they have chickens there, and yeah, resort and spa. That's where we had lunch. So we were there for an hour and a half. And
you're saying all of this was included in the
all of this.
same long day thing. I
Correct.
got you. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So I mean, it's nice. We sat under a huge little breezeway.
Were you take a bath like that?
I guess
In a
if
nice
you
little
stayed there.
standalone.
I guess
Oh,
if you
okay.
stayed
So what
there,
part of
you're
the tour? Or the,
Were you in the
experience?
bathtub like that or no?
That's me.
Yeah.
We sat under that right there. That's
Yeah.
where we were sitting.
Nice.
And they had bocce and cornhole and games and shit like that, and it was nice.
They had bocce at the hotel.
Yeah.
Bocce.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Do I know what bocce
What is bocce? What-
yeah,
what-
I don't know what
Those
that
are the
is.
big little like balls, and you have a sand court, and I think you have to throw
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
like curling, right?
Yeah,
You have
they
to
had
get
them outside
close
by the
to
pool.
to the pin or something like
Yeah,
that.
I never saw that. I only went out to the pool one
Yeah.
brief time, and I didn't really look around.
It's a
Yeah, there you
precision
go.
lawn game.
Yeah, if you're walking out to the pool,
Yeah.
it was on the outside of the pool on the left.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Towards
Well, cool.
towards the creek.
Nice.
But this bocce court was probably 3 times that length.
Really?
It was huge. I think must have been competition length or something.
There you go.
It was big. Anyway,
Cool.
highly recommend. It's you're paying for it, but you're getting treated good. You're doing things that you typically don't do.
Yep.
Right. So, it was
Who scored the planning on all that?
Camden.
Really?
She did everything.
Oh, she planned all that, huh?
Yeah,
Cool.
she did everything. So
Nice.
she's something else, and she did a great job.
It was a great experience. It was great watching. You know, there was, I don't really have anything negative to say at all about anything. It was all just
Yeah, it was great.
everything. Every day I woke up early. I know I irritated
Everybody.
people, you know, because I would get up.
Everybody.
I'd wake up and, you know, I'm like, my body's like, let's go. And, you know, I fucking tapped Chuck on the leg and he felt it, but he ignored it. And
He's
so
like-
I tapped him again. He was like,
Fuck off, fuck off,
No, I
fuck
just said
off.
what?
yeah, that was enough.
Did you
And so-
poke him in the rear of the back with your Woody?
No, we weren't spooning. We had separate
Ooh.
beds.
Erection.
We had separate beds.
But you did spoon with your son there.
No, that didn't happen either.
That didn't happen.
Oh.
No. Well, Preston, he slept in the bed overnight. God bless those boys are something else, man. Off the freaking hook.
They are.
Yeah.
Off the hook, man. Just their whole experience while they were out there was just untamed.
Did he
You know.
make it back from his Cabo trip? In
Everything
one
was a
piece?
success.
Okay, good.
You know,
good.
everything was a success. He did everything he was supposed to do, and everything got figured out.
He got a lot of grief because he basically brought 2 shorts and 2 graphic tees. That's all he brought.
So he was underdressed.
Yeah, so because that one night because we were talking about what we were wearing to the rehearsal dinner. I was like, yeah, I'm wearing a coat or a jacket and a collared shirt, and Randy was like this. As he goes, do I need to dress up for that? I was like, well,
Yes.
yeah. He's like, okay. So he started stressing a little bit. So he went around shopping the next day, and he found a collared shirt and some slacks at the Goodwill store.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw him in that.
Then you go to the
Well,
mall.
he wore it to the rehearsal dinner.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, that worked out then.
yeah. So it was
At the thrift shop.
well, the shops that we were at,
Papa
we
tags.
were at the Barlow and Sebastopol. And there's a bunch of shops there, but they're a bunch of women's shops.
Right,
And if they had men's stuff, it was just T-shirts,
right.
right? So there was a Goodwill store. I think someone says, "Hey, maybe I don't even know. It may have been me or somebody said, "Hey, there's a Goodwill store. Go look. They'll have a collared shirt you could just buy
Right.
for next to nothing, and
Sure.
that'll work
It's
perfect."
probably still expensive. I mean, the thrift store across the street from the Santa Rosa had a pair of shorts that were $118.
Right.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
I was like, what
I
the
mean,
hell, man?
I could see myself living out there, but at the same time, there's no way I could live out there just
No.
because of the state
So-
of California.
So expensive.
And it's that, and it's just the regulations, the politics, and everything that goes along with living in California.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely beautiful area, great weather, but man, that state is just
It's
fucked.
a lot.
It's fucked.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to buy a white T-shirt. Not a white T-shirt, a white dress shirt at Men's Warehouse, and I usually I'm the $40 Kohl's guy, right? This was like an $80 white, just a
Right.
white dress shirt, right?
Yep.
But the guy was a freaking stud. Like he knew exactly.
Oh, go on.
I mean, he just it's really it is nice to
They
go
hook you up
somewhere.
there, yeah.
Yeah, to actually be waited on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people know what they're talking about, and he's like,
Right.
no, yes, no, yes, no. This means this, blah blah blah. I was like, damn, this guy knows all about what he's doing here, and he's good
Right,
at it.
Right.
So I was like, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, it costs less than your wife's hoodie.
True. Actually, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. Because the shirt was 80 and the hoodie was 60, 70.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was 80.
Yeah,
that was like
it
84.
ended up being like 70 something.
Oh, you got the discount.
I guess.
Yeah, when we were at the
Senior
base, when we were at the base of the mountain, it was like 60 degrees, and
Shelley was,
Shelley
con-
was-
yeah,
She was having none of it.
She was convinced that when we got up to the top of that thing, it was going to be even colder where we were. 'cause
Arctic.
Right.
That's generally how it works. It was 20 degrees warmer up there
we were
when
watching.
we got above the
you
marine
could watch
cloud.
the temperature
Right.
rise as we went up.
And
The
she
hill.
was like,
Yeah. We were watching the little digital thing. It was like, do, do, do,
Yep.
as each corner we go around. I'm like, well, it's now 78 degrees,
Right.
79, 80.
And she's like, holy hell in a handbasket. I didn't need to buy that hoodie.
What is up with that, too, man? She was holy Toledo, holy hell in a handbasket.
Well, that's what she has to say around kids. She's a teacher.
She's allowed to say hell.
So she's
Heck. Maybe she says heck.
Yeah, she's used to saying things that are like mild.
Right.
Right.
She's like, fuck.
Right.
Oh.
Shouldn't do that
Right. She can't.
in
No.
front of the elementary kids.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's just nuts. But, we end up going to, there's a Snoopy, Charles
Schultz
Schultz,
is from Santa Rosa. So
Yeah.
you see Snoopy and Charlie Brown statues everywhere.
And Lucy.
Oh,
There are 150.
Yeah.
There are
Damn.
150 around that area.
I believe it.
159, whatever.
I
They're
took a
everywhere.
picture with about 10.
I think the Santa Rosa airport, extremely small, but apparently there's a ton of Snoopy shit and Charlie Brown stuff inside the airport.
Right.
Somebody
Yeah.
spent a lot of money on that.
This whole wall is made up of comic strips.
Yeah. So there's a wall.
Oh, meaning if you zoom in on it,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
little comic strips.
Little comic strips.
I love that, how they do that. That's super cool.
I'm a Charlie Brown fan. I don't think I've read a comic strip of that for
Look
years.
at that. That is amazing.
So they had some interesting factoids about Snoopy and brothers and sisters that you've never heard of.
Is that his office?
That's his
That
office.
was Schultz's drafting.
It's a recreation. I mean, it's in the museum, right?
Well,
And
true.
his
True, right.
second wife made this museum for him. So
Right.
it was like $15. It was great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good experience.
you guys said you enjoyed it. You weren't there that long. I mean, maybe an hour. I don't know.
They had
I mean,
a
that's all it took.
they had an arts and crafts room you can go in, and they
that
had
was
a table that had a glass lit underside so that
light
you have
table.
a comic strip and you could take a little piece of paper and lay it over the comic
And
strip
draw.
and trace over
Right.
it. And
So Shelly and I pulled up in the van, and they both got in and was like, look what I drew. Look what I drew.
Did you all buy a Charlie Brown shirt?
No,
I already have one.
he did.
I was gonna say they probably sold in there. Maybe
You have a whole closet full of them.
he has a Lucy dress.
They had a kite eating tree outside too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Funny.
That's kind of cool.
It is cool,
I
man.
recommend it. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on in Santa Rosa, but that was kind of fun. I mean, if you're into that, I imagine some of the younger kids probably wouldn't get into it, but I
That was
mean,
a cool little photo spot.
Oh, I forgot about the doctor is in. That's funny. I forgot about that. It's been a long time since I've looked at that comic strip. There was a fair amount of people there. I mean, it wasn't like crowded, but right, there were people there in the museum, right?
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
30 or
Well, I
something.
tell
Yeah,
you,
you weren't
Yeah.
the only ones in there.
well,
no, they were busy.
well, we had my other son, Brandon, in the car with us for something. And I mentioned Charlie Brown. I was like, you guys probably weren't too familiar because we didn't read the comic strips like we did every Sunday. We didn't get the newspaper, so the comic strips. And I was like, I don't think we really sat down and watched the Charlie Brown. He goes, we watched them every year in school.
Oh, the specials?
Really?
The special Thanksgiving,
Oh, yeah.
the Christmas, the Halloween. They
Yeah,
watched
So
it
they're
in school.
very familiar with
Yeah,
it.
so I was like, oh, all right, I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Pigpen and they had the pumpkin,
The great pumpkin.
the great pumpkin, and
Yeah.
the Thanksgiving one, and
I remember
Christmas
that.
tree, the Charlie Brown tree.
That's cool.
Snoopy Come Home, which
that-
made everybody cry.
that was back when you're watching TV and all of a sudden you see this logo that crosses and the music playing, the soundtrack of and it says special
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
not normal, and you're like. And even like if you're out in the other room or something, and it's like coming on, you're unaware of it, and you hear that sound.
Right.
It's even like it's similar to like the Walt Disney Sunday. I think it was Sunday, Saturday or Sunday,
Sundays, yeah.
where they'd
Walt Disney
have
World.
the traditional Walt Disney show.
Oh,
the
yeah.
30-minute, 1 hour
We
episode.
watched that every Sunday as well.
The music would come on, you get all amped up and excited.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of like a
I was-
Christmas special.
I was always excited about the nature shows because back then you didn't have Google. You weren't exposed to. I could see any animal at any time at this point in my life, right? Back
Right.
then, a lot of that stuff was still hard to see. So when Disney always had their nature type programs
Mhm.
on their Sunday show. Those are the ones I like the most.
You gravitated towards the Mutual of Omaha.
Oh, I watched that every week as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a fun one.
That was cool.
with Merlin Perkins.
Yeah, the white-haired dude, old
Yeah.
as hell, 80 years old, still tackling alligators.
No, that was his buddy. I don't remember his buddy's name, but yeah.
The wonderful world of Disney.
Crikey. That's the wrong. Yeah, that's the
What's
crocodile.
wrong with it? Steve.
Steve Irwin. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a sad story.
So the museum was fun, you know, and it had a lot to offer. You know, I saw there was a ton of his brothers and sisters on the Snoopies. That is, you know, they didn't really go into depth about Lucy or Peppermint Patty or the other ones,
Linus and Pigpen.
Yeah,
Pigpen.
they had them around, but
Did they have the music playing?
they didn't. You know,
Really?
you would think they would. You know, but it seemed to be more about Snoopy. Most of the focus was about Snoopy.
I
in
wonder
the whole
if he
place.
started with Snoopy first and built everything around him. Maybe.
Well, the story is that it was all based about his personal dog, and he had submitted some artwork to what was it?
Ripley's.
Yeah, Ripley's Believe It or Not. You know, remember that little thing? Hey, draw this thing, and we'll see what happens. And he drew that in I don't know,
Yeah,
40s, 50s.
Late 50s. Yeah, and it was about a dog that would swallow pins and tacks and razor blades.
Oh my God.
Believe it or not, right?
Wow.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Kind of morbid.
One thing I liked about the Santa Rosa, it was a small town, but it was, they had some nice, maybe it was just the area we were in, but, you know, there were some restaurants and bars and stuff that you could walk to close to where we were at.
Right downtown, we had the mall.
Yeah, the mall was right there. I mean, that's just a mall, but you had the mall right there. You had some Mexican, you had Chevy's, you had Murphy's, you had, what was the place we had, the British pub?
Was there a
Wait.
Murphy's there?
Didn't you say you went into a Murphy's?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that was in Sonoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What was it? The Irish pub?
Yeah, we went to the Irish pub for.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
goose,
was good.
the goose and fern. Was that Irish or British?
Well, they were playing Irish music, right? But it was a British.
Oh, that's
pub.
true. They had the little trio in there.
Oh, it is a British pub right there, and I'm going in there to Pizza Murphy. Actually, I didn't do that at all.
No, but that was good.
That was at
food,
the other
too.
place.
Tell you
Oh,
what, man.
That's
that-
where you guys ended up.
yeah, we
Yeah.
ended up.
I was
we're-
playing darts right where that camera is sitting.
Yeah, that's when Paul was blasting ass.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I was not feeling well that night.
Yeah, so we get off the airplane. It's Thursday.
Had a nice.
And-
We don't have to go into
No,
detail.
we won't get it too much, but we'll just kind of like go from the airport. We land, and then we're kind of like, hey, well, we got 2 hours from Sacramento to Santa Rosa. Let's kind of pick out. Let's get away from the airport, get away from Santa Rosa or Sacramento, and let's kind of find something about in between. And Paul's navigating. He pulls up the Black Diner.
Black Bear Diner.
That's way different than what I just said. So the Black Bear Diner, and we're like, what is that? And then evidently it's a little chain. They have 3 or 4 stores, and it's like you got breakfast, dinner,
No
meatloaf,
lunch.
Yeah.
lunch, like little sandwiches and stuff, and it's perfect. So we show up, and it's quaint, old school, kind of like a Cracker Barrel, like a version of
Right.
Cracker Barrel a little bit, right? You think?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Like a
good.
country
Home
diner
cooking.
kind
Oh
of thing.
boy, there they are.
Yeah, it was good. Well,
That's what caused the problem, right?
Oh,
there.
the sausage patties.
Yes.
well, I mean, there's no conclusive
I think
information,
it is.
but
Now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely conclusive.
is your sphincter like?
So I ate my food, and Shelly couldn't eat those. She had these 2 ginormous patties, sausage patties, and she dumped them on my plate, and I gobbled them up. Yeah, that didn't end well.
Yeah, if I
So-
eat too much sausage, the grease of those will cause me some distress.
Yep.
Yeah, well, nailed it. So we get back to the hotel, and I don't remember. Oh, that's right. We were attempting to go out to dinner,
Correct.
and the first place didn't work out. We dispersed, and we kind of split up in groups.
Right.
And Paul stayed back at the hotel because you
And there was lots
A little
of
under the weather.
Lots of gifs flying around of
Yes.
just running brown water everywhere, and
It was not pretty. I felt bad for the housekeeping.
oh god, you get on the walls.
He was like,
the walls.
Paul's
Help
like,
me!
he's like, I'm wearing underwear. I don't understand why there's spatter.
I can't get it to stop, Shelly.
It was like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, but regardless, I don't care where you're at, who you are. Anytime something like that happens, it's
Yeah,
a very
unfortunate.
horrific, uncomfortable feeling because you're kind of like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, I'm 2,000 miles from home.
Yeah, well,
The good thing is that it only lasted that night. The next
Right.
day,
Yeah, you seem
everything
fine
was-
the next day.
Everything was fine.
That's good.
From that moment on.
I think it was just the grease.
you know what I would have done?
It was.
You know what I would have done?
Uh-oh.
I would have
Gone to the pool or something.
I would have called room service. I would have called the front desk and I'd say, you know what? I spilled a drink
Yes.
and I need new sheets.
Right.
Please bring a hazmat suit
Right.
and a hazmat bag.
Right.
Bring your
And a
least favorite
nose plug.
employee.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a part of it.
Ooh.
Well, it didn't smell great.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's a nice
yeah.
bit of detail there.
And you know what? And honestly, I'm being selfish about it because I'm kind of like, great.
Shit.
Paul does it again. You know,
He was thinking I maybe drank too much or
No,
just, or
I
just
wasn't-
got tired.
I wasn't
or-
thinking that. I knew what you said was valid, but it doesn't matter. It's always something, you know?
Yeah.
So here it is, the first night, and we come back. Chuck and I are kind of having it. We got a
You're
little
fired
buzz
up
after.
and you're fired up with your speaker by the fire. and-
Oh man, I tell you what,
I came down and I was there that night as
I
well.
was great playing the 80s music down there. We had a nice little buzz working. We had whiskey pouring, and it was really a great night.
Well, that's
I
when
mean,
Randy let us slip that I was doing the wedding, and you're like,
yes. He was like, "Oh, Jeff's going to be doing. He's going to be the minister. He's an ordained minister now, in the state of
Reverend.
California, Reverend." Yeah, and
Yeah. And Sean's like,
your eyes just got this big. You looked at me. He's like, what does that mean?
yeah, I know what it meant, but I wanted you to say it.
and then later,
I was trying to think of something else. It's like, fuck. Because I wanted it to be a surprise for everybody. Right? Nobody knew. Outside
later, Sean goes, "There's a surprise." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "No, no,
I would not say
I'm not telling you."
it. Wouldn't even give him a hint.
Right. I sat on
I was
that.
an asshole.
I sat on that for about 4 or 5 months. Because I
Dude,
wanted to talk about it, but I was like,
"That's a long time to sit on that."
yeah. But
Yeah, you did great.
Look, in all fairness, I did great not telling you because
Yeah,
I have a very difficult time keeping secrets
you
like
want
that in.
credit, huh?
No, because whatever. I told Chuck though because
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't matter. He's not going.
right.
Right.
I was like, I'll tell you, Chuck. Oh, thank God I got it off my chest. Somebody told him.
That's funny.
and I so watch Paul's face because I see you up there already, and Paul's looking at you while we're in the wedding,
Right.
and he's
I was
looking
like,
at,
what the
wait,
fuck? Why
wait,
is he standing
is
up there?
Jeff? And I'm looking at him like, surprise.
You did.
Did he really?
Yeah, you did.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no one knew. None of the groomsmen, man. Her brothers didn't know. I think the only folks that knew, obviously me and Julie, the two of them, and her parents. I think were the only folks who knew.
And evidently Randy.
Well, that's her parent.
Oh, you know what? When she said she, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Like both sets of parents.
Yeah, no, her mom and dad knew.
Right.
And I think that was it. Because when I went up there, I don't think Brandon didn't know.
Did you give Randy the stink eye?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Why?
well, when he said when he
Oh,
spilled
yeah.
the beans.
I just kind of looked at him like, "Fuck! How can I get out of this? What can I say to maybe just
At that
give
point, I
Sean?"
was too
just like-
sober.
That's what I was like.
It all
I
registered.
was like, whatever I'm going to say, it's not going to make sense. And Sean's just going to keep digging.
Yeah, you know me. I'm
Right.
relentless.
So I just went for it.
So we it was great. So tons of stuff going on. State parks, redwoods, wedding, wine, vineyards, the distilleries.
Distilleries.
Let's hit up these distilleries. How much time we got?
You got about
20 minutes.
All right. So we'll just hit up the two distilleries and then we'll kind of jump in.
We'll save the other two for the second half, huh?
So we go. We hit up. First of all, we did a little bit of research, and thank God that Chuck paid attention to it, and and he had kind of mentioned who they are. So we went. The first place we went to was Alley 6, and the Alley 6 is
Now, are all these places whiskey, or are they just
Various.
vodkas, gins? and
They had a
stuff
little
like
bit
that?
of everything. Yeah, all of them did.
I made
Yes.
specific that we weren't just going to go to gin and vodka places, right?
Right.
I wanted to go to get whiskey But they also had gins and vodkas and brandies.
Brandies.
And
I was going to
Yeah,
say
a lot of
brandies and some liqueurs and stuff like that.
So this place was a craft distillery. It's in Healdsburg, California. Helds, Healds.
Is it Hells or Healds?
I think it's Helds.
Yeah, I think it's held.
I don't know.
No, because that's what it is. we
So all these
we gotta
places,
play that.
so all these places were just teeny tiny
Yes.
guys who
Yeah.
were just having a blast. Well, that
Yeah.
one looks a little bit bigger.
It turns out that let me dive into it. So we arrived there, and of course we're us, and we commanded an audience.
I was going to say you want extra.
Yeah, we did, and so we get in there, and Daniel is the apprentice distiller there. And
Real like we have a podcast.
we didn't start off with that. I forgot who broke the ice on that.
I did. I brought a card in and says, "This is us."
Well, what's funny is we walk in and he was like, "Oh, people are here." I mean, we were like the only people there, of course, until another patron walked in at some point.
And then shout out to Paul. the
Oh,
other
hey, Paul.
Yeah, we met somebody, and that was cool. He was traveling for work, and he likes to visit distilleries while he's traveling. And anyway, so Daniel, this guy was really cool. I mean, he gave us a ton of pours and all these different things that they have. You see in the bottles right there. I mean,
Was the whiskey good?
Oh yeah.
I bought a bottle of it.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice, very nice. What kind of proof action is it going on?
I think that one might have been the 92 proofer, wasn't it? The rye that I bought? No. The 92 proofer I got at
Apple brandy.
Sweetwater.
80 proof, 84 proof,
What?
86, 86,
Yeah, what did I get
80
there?
proof. So nothing, at least on that list. Nothing
No,
too high.
he had some higher proof stuff. What was the bottle I bought? I don't even remember at Alley 6. Do you remember?
I think it was that one.
That one, the
It was the rye
yeah.
whiskey because it was
Okay.
130. That one's 103, but the one we got is 130 proof.
That's 86.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 92.
Yeah, the one we got was 130 proof because we bought one each. Yeah, I bought one and you bought one.
Okay.
I wonder if those aren't on the
Actually,
regular shelf, maybe.
that's not true.
I'm not sure they're 130 proof.
I don't know what yours is, but mine's 130 proof.
Okay.
And I bought two of them. I bought one for the podcast and I bought one for me.
Okay.
So-
I don't think mine is 130 proof.
You
So
probably got
I probably
a
got the
different one.
rye.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Well-
that one right there.
So it turns out that
Yes.
the apprentice there, Daniel, he worked under Brandon
Moylan.
Moylan. How do you say that last name again?
Moylan.
I'm gonna have
Moylan.
to Moylan. Yeah, Moy.
Moylan.
So he worked under this guy that's been a distiller for both beer and whiskey for 2.5 decades.
Yeah, he's like OG. He's been doing it for
for a-
Yep.
a long time, and in fact, he's had many apprentices under him because the next distillery we went to also worked under him as an apprentice, and that was Tim from Young and Yonder.
right.
And but this one was fun. They had a great environment out there.
Yeah.
We did not go into the distillery. I was kind of
No, we didn't.
disappointed. I didn't even realize that until earlier today. I was looking at a picture. I was like, you know what? We didn't even go in the distillery. What the hell? We didn't go in the distillery in either the Alley 6 or the Young and Yonder.
No, we didn't.
Kind of a ding dong job was that.
Well, the distillery doesn't look like it's too. That's not like
It's-
1845.
look at the artwork there.
Yeah.
All right, so that artwork is specific because that is also at the Moylan one.
Interesting.
And the artist is, and I won't remember, but Chuck will, because it was from a movie.
It was Hunter S. Thompson's artist when he was writing for Rolling Stone, but I don't remember exactly. Maybe when we go to the Moylan, they'll have more on it. But
okay.
Yeah, but he basically drew that. They
yeah, the movie was Leaving Las Vegas. That was based on the Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, that was a
Right.
fun movie.
Oh, very,
yeah, but-
very uplifting.
It was about liquor too. So
Yeah,
God.
but he drew that. That's his artwork up there, which makes it kind of cool.
It is cool.
Because he drew it there.
But we never saw it. No shit.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that at Alley 6, but because it was out in the distillery area.
Yeah, we never went
Which is
back
kind of
there.
a bum deal.
But we were having a ball in the tasting room.
Yes.
So
Old
Yes, we were
fashioned made
sampling
with
schnapps
apple
and
brandy and bitters.
Yeah,
Did
he
you
had-
try it?
Shelley did.
You guys did, I think. I was.
Was it good?
yeah, it was good.
Did you buy some of that?
no, it was pricey because there's like 4 or 5 drinks in that beverage.
In each can.
In each
They're,
can.
they're RTDs or ready to drink.
Right.
Not quite. Yeah, but because you
He was calling them RTDs. I don't know.
Are you supposed to add the bourbon to it?
Oh, okay. Well, then they're
Because
not.
that's brandy and bitters. So it's their brandy, but you're supposed to add the. This is 80 points.
it's 80 proof.
I know. I know, it's crazy.
Maybe, I don't know.
It was good. It was a success. We had a great time at Alley 6. Highly recommend it. They don't sell their stuff nationwide yet. You can buy it there locally, and you can order it. Alley 6 Craft Distillery out in
Helpberg.
I was really
Hillsburg, yeah.
I was really impressed with their rye. That's why I bought the bottle of the rye.
Nice. Was
Yeah.
it spicy?
Not at all.
We'll
Not at all.
readdress it when we bring the bottles in here for when we finally sample them.
Right.
Young and Yonder was right up the street, like literally half a mile from the place.
Yep.
We hit that place up, and we met Scott, the bartender, and
Tim.
Tim,
Yep.
the distiller, who also worked under Brandon Moylan. And he said that he acquired the place within the last year, I believe, and he was trying some new stuff. So,
Absinthe. Did you try the absinthe?
We did.
We
Yeah.
did.
Really? I've never
This is
had
where I
I've never had
started.
absinthe.
Paul did.
This is where I started to unravel.
Yeah.
We had so many samples at Alley 6 and at Young and Yonder that I started to be a little.
Paul's right eye was kind of, he was looking right at you, and it was drifting off
Yeah.
over in this area. It's like,
Yeah.
How was the absinthe? I've never had absinthe before.
It tastes like, it's almost like licorice. It's straight
Oh, is it?
licorice. Yeah.
It was. I remember being.
But it was smooth.
Like
Was it
kind of like
smooth?
Yeah.
kind of like Jägermeister. Or
did
something?
I buy some of that?
No, but he gave us the sample.
Okay.
a big one.
It's green, right?
Well, he
Green
gave me a
drop.
sample, and I poured it in your glass. So,
wasn't-
in all fairness, you drank mine.
It wasn't green.
Most absinthes are green.
This one wasn't.
No.
No.
I think it was just black, like molasses.
Yeah, a lot of absinthe is green. Some of the traditional stuff is. It looks a lot like sambuca.
Maybe this is their version of absinthe.
I remember it being really super rich and good. Why? Is it like super high proof or something?
No, absinthe, from what I remember back in the day, was a medicine, and it would cause folks to hallucinate, from what I understand.
Yep.
That
Because-
explains
Yeah,
it.
and I think it was, I don't want to say it was banned. It may have been banned
Okay.
for a while because it was causing some challenges. And it's
Yeah,
made a
no,
comeback.
it caused challenges for me.
Because that's the night we went to Chevy's.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a period in between leaving Young and Yonder and going to Chevy's where I'm a little fuzzy.
Well,
Well, you were probably a little dehydrated too from the night before.
Maybe.
Plus, we
Blowing
had a
your
full
ass
day of
Hiking.
hiking and
Oh,
going
yeah.
straight up. I
Oh,
mean,
wait, hold on. This is. Oh, sorry.
oh wow,
Yeah,
God.
I spit. I got
you got
excited.
some on your hand, dude.
oh, God.
Is that what it is?
I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
A big glob of
Did you
spit
eat?
went
What,
somewhere.
was that a flour tortilla?
I'm going to see if I can get a slow mo of that
It was like a chunk of
flying
flesh.
out of
just
my mouth.
Like some meat was hanging.
All
Just
right.
flying out.
Anyway, later that night, you guys were like, "You coming down to the fireplace, right?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, yeah." And I lay in bed. No. I lay in bed, right? And Shelly's got a TV show on, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm just gonna rest my eyes and get ready to go down there.
Next thing it is, next day.
No. And then all of a sudden she turns off the TV, and I'm like, "Hello, what are you turning that off for? I was watching that." Why is it? Oh, and I was like, she goes, "Why don't you go brush your teeth?" But I'm going down there. I'm just. And then at 1:55, I woke up and went and brushed my teeth and got ready for bed.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Well, Chuck and I were in bed
It was
anyway.
a meltdown.
he said, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I'm like, 15? No. 15? No. Now. 5
Yeah.
minutes.
"Oh, it was
1 minute. Paul, you have 1 minute.
I didn't make it."
We did not see him again.
Yeah, we crashed that night,
I
that
tried.
Friday night.
Yeah, we got in trouble that night. I don't want to say trouble because that's not true.
Well, that was the Thursday.
That's when your speaker got molested.
When they came out, he turned it off. He's like, "Did he just touch my speaker?"
Well, I mean, I didn't get in trouble. And that meant
just said turn it
it was late, but
Well, it was 11 o'clock, and
Yeah,
they
and
like,
that's
this
fine.
is supposed to close down at 10.
and that's fine. I didn't have a problem with that. But he probably should have said, "Hey, man, turn the shit off, bitch."
Instead of walking up and pushing the power button
Yeah.
on your speaker.
That's not a power button. You just activated a bomb.
Oh.
Well, I mean, look, if I wouldn't have done it to somebody's personal
Yeah,
equipment.
you don't do that.
But
You
whatever.
say, "Sir, if you don't mind
Whatever.
turning that off."
But it was the following night that they came out and scolded Chuck
Oh,
because
really?
I had gone up to the room to go get a refill, and when
You got scolded?
Yeah, well, no, not quite. The problem was you left and your Bluetooth went out, and everybody's like, "Where's the music?" And I go, "Well, I'm connected to his Bluetooth too," so I just kind of pushed play, and it played 2 beats of some song, and they're like, "You can't have that out here, sir."
So this is a different time.
Yeah.
It was the following night, Friday night.
Friday night.
So you're just causing problems night after night after
I wasn't
night.
there. Chuck did it.
Well, it was already on.
No, well, no.
It had just been on for like a minute.
Yeah, well, they didn't like your music. The two beats that you played.
Yeah, that's
it
what
was-
it was.
Doom,
That's because
doom,
yeah.
bum, 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 bum. It was fun, and it was annoying, honestly, that they did that, because on Saturday night we were out there and they played their in-house music.
Yes, they did.
Whatever
The Muzak.
that
it was
obnoxious
awful.
shit is.
It was awful.
It was horrible, and,
And
they
they-
played
and
it till like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the
they
morning.
played it late. Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
and
on
I'm
the
like,
outside area there?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
like, what the fuck? Either look, if you're gonna do it, do it. You know, don't cherry pick just because we're out there. If
Well,
we're
maybe Saturday nights are different. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe that's party night. But
I
Thursday
don't-
night
it
is
shouldn't
not.
be. I mean, if I were a patron there, I would be like, look, I go to bed at 9. It needs to be quiet. I'm in the courtyard. You know,
Got the windows open.
Well, they were probably getting complaints at some point. Although
I'm sure.
my room faced it. I didn't hear jack shit out that window.
Right. But you
Even when you guys
but
were
you were
outside
playing
playing
your
stuff.
music and you didn't want them shutting your music up. But what do you mean other people saying, hey, I'm trying to go to bed? Well, I don't understand. I don't understand the analogy you're making
Well,
here.
my analogy is if I was a patron and I was in my room, and regardless what music's playing down there, if I'm tired and there's something keeping me up, I'm not going to want that. So I get it. But at the same time, be consistent.
Be consistent. I
You know,
got you. I
that's
got you.
all.
Don't turn off your music and leave their shitty music on.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I can think of is if they have the hours. It closes at 10 p.m. during the week. Maybe Saturdays there's an extension. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. It didn't matter.
It doesn't
We had a
matter.
great time. The music was good.
Oh, the hotel was nice.
Oh,
Chuck
Really
and I-
nice hotel.
We ended
Smelled
up going to
Smelled good, too.
the pool area to try to play
Smelled good.
music, but that place is not very conducive to playing pool, to sitting down out there. It's for lounging by the pool. You know, we wanted like a cocktail table, where we could sit up and, I mean, the chairs, they didn't have like chairs. Everything was
It's
a
all like a
lounge
lounge.
style.
Oh, everything was a lounge.
So
yeah.
we're both like, oh, we got to sit up to drink our whiskey, and we're like,
you were getting
"Fuck
an
outta
ab
here."
workout.
Oh yeah, it was like horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I didn't even get to the pool once.
Yeah. I got in the pool.
We
My-
Chuck and I got in the hot tub and the pool.
actually,
whole goal.
actually in the pool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was in the hot tub and I was kind of like, I'm going to do a cold plunge. There you go. That's nice looking right there. I'm going to do a cold plunge. I'm going to get out of the hot tub and jump right into the pool. And it wasn't quite the cold plunge
It
because
was, you didn't get the coldness.
because the pool wasn't cold. The pool was a very comfortable room temperature.
Right.
It's kind
And-
of like Dallas pools during the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
pretty
jump in
much.
there and it's salt water, so it's not chlorine.
I don't think those are correct.
Yeah, they're not geolocated, right?
Yeah, they're not correct. I mean, it looked like a nice. I walked out there
It
looking
was
for you
really
guys a couple times, and I looked. I was like, "Well, it's a nice little pool, nice area."
It was
They-
fun.
They had a bar.
I would have recommended it because the hot tub was nice. It was nice, but it was always busy. Every time I went out there at night, there was people on there just kind of like, oh man,
Dude, you guys went down into the spot like 7 a.m.
Yes, that's the only time it was open.
What the hell? Were you guys in your Speedos?
But no, he went down there a little bit later. I went down there. I went down there at 7 to get my coffee, and I think I saw Jeff, and of course Jeff is talking to me, but in his mind he wasn't there. He was like in 15 other places.
I was.
And I was like,
busy.
have a good time. And he was kind of like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see you a little bit
was.
later.
This is in the morning?
Yeah, 7 a.m. in the morning. Yeah,
What were you doing up?
He had shit to do.
I had shit to do. I was busy the whole fucking week, dude.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
lot.
I should say busy with the wedding Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, for sure. I bet you were relieved when it was all done.
You could relax after I did the ceremony. I was able to relax.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
butthole puckered a little bit up until then.
But you know what? You didn't look overly nervous at all. You didn't.
What, prior to the ceremony?
No, like while you were doing it.
Oh,
Yeah, you were pretty smooth.
well, I couldn't look at anyone.
Right.
Like I couldn't look at my
No eye
wife.
contact.
Yeah, I tried to look at
Would
my
you have
wife.
been cracking up or crying?
I would have been crying because Julie broke down when Brandon and Preston hugged Steven.
Yeah.
And I was looking
Well,
at her.
he teared. Stephen teared up. I thought.
Yeah,
I thought he
and I felt the throat. I was like, God, I'm going to have to speak here really soon.
did. Right.
So I started looking. I couldn't look at either Steven or Camden.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was reading, and I'd look up and I'd kind of gaze a little bit. I really wouldn't specifically look at anybody.
You spoke with authority. You did.
Yeah.
You did very, very well to the point where you no longer have an excuse to be doing public podcasts.
There you go.
Oh, it's different.
Nope. It's
No.
the
It's
same.
different.
It is not.
Just imagine officiating a wedding everywhere we go for the podcast.
That's right.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah, I
Just
wonder.
remember Paul and I in front of you.
I wonder how much wedding officiants make.
A couple $100. They make anywhere from $300 to $1,000.
Oh,
every
really?
time they go up.
Nice. Anyway, you did good. I could tell you were nervous, but I don't think anybody else really. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah.
I got choked up once. The voice started getting choked up a little bit.
You did great. It was funny.
And then Brandon says he heard it. And I think Preston heard it too. And he goes, both boys said, I almost lost it then. They're like, if you lose it, both Preston and Brandon says, if you lose it at this, I'm losing it too.
They're going to lose it too.
Yeah.
A lot riding on this.
Yeah.
Huh?
And someone said that Steven's eyes, when I kind of, the voice started to waver a little bit during one little thing, his eyes got real big. Like he was about to lose it as well. Yeah. So I was able to pause a couple seconds long enough to get it under
Yep,
control.
you pulled it together.
Yes.
Very nice.
It was tough. It was fun. I'm glad it.
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was a great experience to see you look great. Everyone looked great.
Yeah. Well, cool. All right, and we don't want to talk about the third distillery. We're going to save that for the second
Let's
half.
save it. We got to talk about this. Our drink of the night.
This is the one with the amazing artwork
Yeah,
that
the
we've
bottle.
talked about before.
This is
part of the Texas series.
Yeah, this
right?
was a my coworker Sandra gave this to me. She wants the bottle back because she bought this because of the bottle. She
So
thought,
we need to drink the shit out of it.
Yeah, we got to
tonight.
finish it
and
tonight.
she thought her husband. Well, we'll finish it. It's almost gone, but we'll finish it another day.
Another day. Yes, no, there's too
As
much.
Sean just chugged it, shot it.
And he's spitting it back out because he's like, oh, shit, I still need to sip this.
This is Johnny Walker Blue, but this is the Texas version. They have some really nice artwork on the bottle.
Yes.
And like I said, she gave this to me to drink, and then I'm going to give the bottle back to her because she's going to do something with it.
I wonder who the artist is.
Picasso.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's something special.
New artwork. I have no
That's
idea.
a special bottle right there.
I'm sure it says on the box that we no longer have.
Nice.
We discarded the box.
Unless I stuck it underneath on the bottom shelf out there.
All right,
Anyway,
so we've rated this before. It's a Scotch.
yeah, it's
of course.
Scotch. It's Johnny Walker Blue. I think it's not the highest version. It's not. I think it's like maybe the third. I think black, red. Actually, I don't even know what all the levels are. There's black. There's red. There's blue.
there's platinum.
There's all kinds
silver.
of levels.
What are they, real quick, Chuck? What are
There's
the
turquoise.
levels of Johnny Walker levels?
Yeah, the different colors.
Well, it's very easy to drink. I
Oh,
mean, it's
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's light.
Is it a mild proof?
Yeah.
80.
It's like 80 proof, something like that.
I would imagine it is.
It's not. It's smooth, velvety,
One more.
rich flavor.
Right there.
A little vanilla, light caramel, honey. It's got that single malt taste to it.
Oh, tons
that
of single
traditional.
malt.
That single malt flavor.
Yeah. It's got a little. I'm reading here, but I don't like the way they describe any of that. That really hits home.
Do you
with
mean
me.
like Colt 45?
Does it really say blue is the rarest? There's no way. Blue
Yeah.
label, the rarest and most expensive pinnacle flagship bottle.
Yeah, I would
What?
think that. Yeah, blue is because you have red, black, platinum.
You have double black, green,
Oh, I didn't see that.
gold label,
Where's
platinum.
So we have the nicest one?
According to that,
Yeah. The
What?
rarest and most expensive, meticulously blended. No, look, I would buy this again. I actually am enjoying this. You
This
know,
is really
if
good.
someone says,
It
"Hey,
is
look,
good.
I want a Scotch," like you know what, there are some Scotches we can add to the get list.
20-year plus blue label.
Plus, it's a collector's bottle. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
buying that by itself is a different animal. But the Johnny Walker Blue Label blended Scotch, the Texas version blend, 6977 bottle number. But it's got the artwork on there. It's
Look at
fantastic
It's super cool.
for what it is. Scotch in the Scotch family. I'm going to give this because I don't know. I'm going to give it an 8.
I was right at 8 as well.
Yeah,
Really?
This round. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to give it an 8. It's
I-
that good for
you know,
me.
I would need to compare it to other single malts. Right? That's
We
what we're doing.
have-
That's
we
what we're
have
doing.
a couple, and I think this is probably our.
Best.
Well, we have some rare characters out there that are single malts
Ooh.
that are like 130.
Well, then I'm
proof.
going to go with a 7-8.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
What the hell, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, this is really good. I mean, if you can get it, I don't know what the price of this thing is, but
Probably expensive.
it probably is. And it says the rarest and most expensive.
That's crazy.
So I don't know how much a Johnny Walker Blue is, but if you want a good $200, $219,
Whoa, really?
$220 to whatever.
Shit, this may be one of the most expensive ones we have even tried.
Well,
Single malt, yeah.
oh well.
What is the most expensive bottle of anything that we've tried? Is it
Probably one of
Cowboy?
those rare character was
Evan
$300.
Williams.
Evan Williams,
Yeah.
100 proof?
Yeah.
100 proof, yeah.
Williamsburg?
No, that was the most lethal. That wasn't the most expensive.
A couple
really,
$100.
No, seriously, what was the highest price that we've ever paid?
I think it's Cowboy.
$250?
$250 was the Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 225.
I think yours was $225. I think the year previous was $250.
I want to say one of the rare characters that maybe I got was.
I think you paid
It's
3
pretty
bills
close.
for that.
Yeah, it was one with the bird on the front of it.
Yeah.
$250.
It was you know what? I don't remember. I want to say it was $265, something like that. But and was it good? Yeah. Was it worth $265? It probably was, but it's not worth. I probably wouldn't buy it just because I don't feel like spending $265 on a bottle.
That's a
but
lot
is it
for a
worth it?
bottle.
Yeah, but I'm not going to buy another. We'll never be able to buy another one of those
No shit.
anyways.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's why it was that much. It's so unique.
Man, I feel good now. Got a
Yeah.
little thing going on.
A little loose.
And I tell you what, getting back from the taking off from work and the grind that's going on, and being intentional, not looking at my phone and just being engrossed in work and shutting it down,
Right.
really helped.
Yeah.
To the point where I was ignoring my phone a lot, and it kind of made my wife a little disappointed because I was, actually,
Did you send her a bunch of pics?
oh, I did.
I sent
but
her a couple as well.
there were some times where I didn't respond accordingly because I was purposely trying to stay off my phone and enjoy the moment. I did
Right.
not want it because
Right.
I'm not going. I don't get opportunities like this.
Right.
Usually, if I'm doing things that outside of the town, it's usually work related.
Right.
Right.
And I got to carve out Sean time.
Well, I know my service was really spotty out there.
Oh yeah, let's go with that.
You could use that excuse.
I got so frustrated with AT&T out there. It sucked.
T-Mobile was bad as well.
Yes.
No,
But I did, kind of like with you, I got to shed some stress. So that was good.
Good.
yeah, my biggest disappointment outside of those two I've already explained was the fact that my wife couldn't be there. I really
know.
wish.
I think she would have enjoyed it.
I wish
course
things
she
were
would've.
different, and I know she and I we would have been a star, and we would have really had a great time, in our own
Yeah.
minds, But still, I miss that. That's probably my biggest disappointment out there is I couldn't spend that wonderful time with my wife, man.
Yeah.
Even though
I
she
get
would have hated going to all those places we went to.
Oh, I don't think so.
She's not much for state parks and stuff like that.
Yeah, but she'd be with Shelly, and they would have had a ball.
Oh
and-
hell, they could have stayed at the car and and nurtured
Got a
some
massage.
turkeys and what was that the little
yeah.
leech thing? It was a cucumber or something.
No, it's a banana slug.
a
slug.
banana slug. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the
Shelley, oh my
the
God.
redwood forest little excursion we went on to. Shelley's in this like maternal mode where she wants to like take care of stuff.
care for everything.
Yeah, so there's like this slug that's on the ground, and it's like, oh, they go, those are rare. You're not going to see those this time of year. And she's out there trying to save it because it's in the middle of the
Yeah, she's
the
worried it's going to
walking.
get stepped on.
Sean put salt on it.
Yeah, he did.
No,
And it got all shrivelly.
She picks it up. She grabs a bark or a leaf or something, and it scoops it up, and then drops it twice and gives it concussion. So it's probably dead.
Well, and then we made the joke that it got touched by human hands, so all the other slugs had nothing to do with it.
Oh yeah, you're kicked out of the family now.
Right.
So first half of the Dudes Like Us podcast. It's June 18th. Oh, Juneteenth. Is that
No.
Juneteenth?
That's Friday.
tomorrow. No, today's my wife's birthday, so.
Oh, happy birthday,
Shout out,
Kim.
Kim.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Is she 41?
Forever 40.
40. Oh, 40.
Forever.
Forever 40.
Forever.
Well, that's exciting.
Look, I got a cool little buzz working here.
Good.
Slap happy.
So we're going to lose him in the second half.
No, I think we're good. I'm just trying to think. Is there anything else we can talk about?
Now it's time to go.
Second half.
All right, Dudes Like Us. I'm Sean.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeff.
Thanks, Chuck.